What's up, fiends? Lucard here. Today, we're going to discuss the new stuff on Shudder and Tubi from March 2023. All right, so March brings us a few new movies and a bunch of older movies. So I'm going to start with the newer stuff first. So these are all going to be Shudder exclusives. I'm pretty sure we have three of them. On March the 2nd, we have Spoonful of Sugar from 2022. This one is about a nanny taking care of a sickly boy and his strange parents. That's kind of all I know about it so far. I haven't watched it yet, but it does seem pretty interesting. And my buddy Alexi has already done a review of it, and I'll leave that in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. On March the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, we have Leave from 2022, which is a Norwegian film, which is about a young woman delving into her origins after being abandoned as a child at a cemetery. Again, I've stayed pretty spoiler free on this one, and that is literally all I know, but it does seem interesting. And I do like the Norwegian horror films for the most part, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then on March 31st, we have The Unheard, which is a brand new movie this year, 2023, directed by Jeffrey A. Brown, the director of The Beach House from a few years ago on Shudder. That was pretty good. And this one is about a 20-year-old woman who has had an experimental procedure done to improve her damaged hearing, and she begins having auditory hallucinations that are somehow linked to the disappearance of her mother. So yeah, this one I think might be the sleeper of it all. I am definitely looking forward to this one, and that again on the 31st. All right, so that brings us to the older stuff that's coming to Shudder this month. First off, we have Gretel and Hansel from 2020. Pretty sure you can probably guess what that one's about. And that one is already available, came out on the 1st. On March 9th, we're getting The Company of Wolves from 1984, which is a Neil Jordan directed movie starring Angela Lansbury. That's right, Angela Lansbury is on Shudder. And it's kind of sort of like a dream-like werewolf movie. On March 13th, we're getting Holidays from 2016, which is an anthology movie with 8 different shorts, each themed to a different holiday, including Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's. So that's the 8. And one of them's directed by Kevin Smith. On March the 20th, we're getting Jack Be Nimble from 1993. This one stars Alexis Arquette. Is about a pair of abandoned siblings trying to reconnect with one another. The boy has been with a sadistic family, and the girl has developed ESP. So I'm actually looking forward to this one too. I've heard of this one, but I've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to this one a lot. Then on March the 27th, we're getting a French short film called Ultra Pulpe from 2018. And it seems to be some sort of like a bizarre dystopian type of short. Again, I didn't want to read too much into it because I want to watch it. So we'll check that out on the 27th. Then on the 31st, the last day of the month, we're getting 5 more movies. We're getting The Blair Witch Project and Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. I actually like both of them. I'm that weirdo that actually likes the second one because it's just so weird and bizarre. We're also getting John Carpenter's The Fog from 1980. Again, I don't think I really have to explain that one. We're also getting The Wicker Man, the original from 1973, the UK classic, and The Manitou from 1978. Now, this one I might have to explain. This one stars Tony Curtis and is about a psychic's girlfriend that has like a lump on her back that becomes a growing reconstruction of a 400-year-old demonic Native American spirit. This sounds out there, and I've been wanting to see this one for a very long time. So I'm pretty happy that Shudder's grabbing this one. All right, and while we're here, we might as well do Tubi too, right? So I don't have any dates for these. They just kind of listed them. They didn't give dates on this one for some reason. But this month, Tubi is getting All Hallows Eve and All Hallows Eve 2, which the first one is the origins of Art the Clown, of course. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It is not played by David Howard Thornton, though. It's played by somebody else. But it's pretty interesting to see anyway. Let's see. They're also going to get Brightburn, which is a really cool, it's kind of like the anti-Superman, put it that way. They're also getting the original Carrie from 1976 and its sequel, The Rage Carrie 2. The original is an absolute classic, Brian De Palma, Sissy Spacek. The sequel you can skip. It's not that great. They're also getting Deep Blue Sea with Sam Jackson, which is the Crazy Shark movie that he did. They're also getting Don't Breathe, the first one, Stephen Lang. Pretty good movie. I like that one. They also said they're getting the Amityville Horror. They didn't tell me which one, though. So I don't know if it's the original, the remake, or, one of the 1,000 offshoots. But I believe it's the original. Also getting one called The Cave, and another movie from a few years ago called Tone Deaf, which I heard was pretty good. I haven't watched that one yet. They're also getting all 6 Tremors movies. So if you missed one of the Tremors, which I have, I think I haven't seen part 5. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's part 5. This is the one I haven't seen. But yeah, so I'm gonna check that one out. And on March the 24th, they're also getting a thriller called You're Not Alone with Michael Jai White. And it seems to be something that occurs on an airplane or something. And that's literally all I know. There's no information out there. But I can tell you it is co-written by Marcus Houston, who's probably best known to a lot of people as Roger on Sister Sister. And also in the R&B group Immature. So there you go. That should be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to that. Something a little different. So yeah, so that's the new stuff coming to Shudder and Tubi in March 2023. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Really helps me out. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time, remember to stay spooky. Peace.